Wave from York, Pennsylvania. In the number 73, this is Frank Jankowski. And next to him, out of Johnstown, New York, in the Andy Service number 72, this is Andy Romano. Row number 9, out of Utica, New York, in the number 55B, that's Nick Vanillaro, and next to him in the Triple T size number 60, that is Joel Thomas. Row number 10, teammates tonight, John Ramsey in the Fairway Farms 25R will start on the inside, and next to him in the 25RS, that's Joe Slaviak. Next row back, we find the 3 of Jeff Kateri and the number 11 of Chad Ward, and rounding out the field, Rich Price in the 23P, and the number 44 of, actually the 57 slated to go Butch is Paul Jensen driving Butch Ryder's car. Ladies and gentlemen, white flag is out. Come on, Utica-Rome, push modifies. Ready to do battle. Come on, Utica-Rome, get those hands up there from turn 4 all the way to turn number 1. I know you've got a favorite driver out there. You're going to race in row 4 here tonight. Don't be afraid. Stand up, scream, and holler. This is what it's all about right here at Utica-Rome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 30 laps ready to go. The modifieds ready to unleash the power. Snug down that 5-point harness, wipe the visor. Hey, Dad, take that fire grip pill. It's time to get it on, ladies and gentlemen. 30 laps for the 358 modifieds. It's showtime.
Let's just take it down.
Down into turn number 3 and 4 for the first time. Off the corner, Pete Taylor's number 6 is going to take off into turn number 1 and 2. Right behind them, racing Jason Marty and the 00 of Wayne Rudiment Jr. holding on to the 3rd spot. The number 88 is Steve Halsizer's up the 4th. Roger Phelps came from position number 8 up to the 5 spot, 1 lap as the 82 of Rodney Hot Shoe Holmes down to the inside, off the turn. The number 44 goes pit side as we complete lap number 2. Battle for the lead, racing Jason Marty, the Stadium International machine, off the corner. He will grab the top spot from Pete Taylor. Behind them, Steve Halsizer in a battle with the number 99 of Roger Phelps as he rides in 5th. Hot Shoes is 6th. Ryan Bay is 7th. Here comes Jumpin' Jack Johnson. The Witz Roofing number 12A. He looks to take over position 7. He'll do so as they go into turn number 1. Jumpin' Jack on the high side. Working that tail Jazzy car hard as he leads down the next stretch into turn number 3. Next stretch they run a battle for 3rd as they go into the corner. The 6 of Pete Taylor being challenged by the number 88 of Halsizer. Halsizer in the Pence Associates machine takes the spot away by a half-car length as they go up into turn number 1. Roger Phelps shuffled back to the 5 spot. Hot Shoes and Jumpin' Jack Johnson doing battle as they dance off the turn. Hot Shoe holds on to 6. Jack Johnson is 7th. Aaron Exel is 8th. Todd Burley is 9th and closing fast. And the 97 of Bill Chantel rounds out the top 10. Which gets right there in position number 11 as they move their way up on corner number 2. Ryan Bay slowing in turn number 4. The American Owner Waterwells number 2 machine slows here on the front straightaway. Let's see if he can make it into the pits. Yellow lights will come on.
99.
Roger Phelps in the number 99, the Gypsum Express car, going pit side. 7th position. In 6 laps, he has passed 7 cars. The Tornado looking for a 3-peat in that Brendo Fuel Group number 89B. 8th on the grid is the 38 of Aaron Exel. 9th is Mitch Gibbs. Big Daddy Bill Chantel rounds out the top 10. Green lights back on up in corner number 4. Down into turn number 1 they go. It's going to be racing Jason Marty on the inside. Halsizer takes over position number 2 in the man in black. He's got room to dance on the top side as they go into turn number 3. Now Halsizer drives in hard. Halsizer takes over the lead as they go up off the turn. New race leader, lap number 7, Steve Halsizer, has now Hot Shoe Holmes and moved his way up to position number 3. Todd Burley right there with Jack Johnson battling for 5th and 6th. 6. Holzheiser's got it wound up tight on the high side. 3 wide behind him. J.J. Michaels and Aaron Exel. And Mitch Gibbs go 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. That's the battle for 9, 10, and 11 as they work off the turn. Up into corner number 1, it still continues to be Holzheiser by about a 4-car length advantage. Tell you who's got a run going right now is that 00 Wayne Rudeman Jr. Third place right now, Hot Shoes is right there, and Hot Shoes, he wants the 3rd position. Jumpin' Jack rides in the 5 spot. Todd Burley is 6 as they come off the turn. Everybody looking for a piece of real estate. Pete Taylor is 7, Mitch Gibbs is 8, J.J. Michaels is 9. The 38 of Aaron Exel rounds out the top 10. Later, down into turn number 3 and 4 continues to be the Steve Holzheiser 88. He's opened up about a 10-car length advantage as they go up into turn number 3. Rudeman gets together with another car, the 87 of Barney. That opens the door for Hot Shoes as Hot Shoes grabs 3rd. Jack Johnson now takes over position number 4 from the Barney 87, and here comes the Tornado. Todd Burley threading the needle. He'll take over position number 5 for Grayson Jason, and now he looks for the 4th spot under Jumpin' Jack as they race off the corners. It's Holzheiser. He's now got a quarter of a straightaway lead over the 00 Wayne Rudeman Jr. Rudeman keeping it on the high side. Hot Shoes now low as they work down the back straightaway. We are now on lap number 11. We'll be coming around to complete lap number 12. This time is the Field Rockets into turn number 3. Bandolero's number 55B will now go down 1 lap to the field as Holzheiser takes it up into turn number 1. The Tornado, Todd Burley, and the Jack Johnson, number 12A. They battle for position number 4. Backstretch off of turn number 2. Jumpin' Jack on the high side. Burley pedals down low as they go into turn number 3. Burley right there. Jumpin' Jack's going to try and get around Hot Shoes for 3rd. 3 wide off the turn. Hot Shoes shuts the door on him as they go up into turn number 1. Nose to tail. Burley with a little tap to let him know he's there. Hits the brakes hard. Sets it up into the turn. Unbelievable driving by these veterans here tonight as they race down into quarter number 3 and 4. Hot battle right now. Andy Romano, pit side in the 72 machine. Jack Johnson holding on to Ford. Todd Burley's all over him like a supermodel on a diet as they go up into turn number 1. Burley works it down low with that Troyer car. The Tio of Jumpin' Jack on the high side. And while all this is taking place, Wayne Rudeman Jr. is touching the 88 of Holzheiser. Up off the corner number 4, Holzheiser halfway home this time by. Rudeman watches from 2nd. The 82 of Holmes rides in 3rd. The number 12A of Jack Johnson is 4th. The 89B of Burley rides in 5th. Taylor sits in 6th. 7th belongs to Barney. 8th is Gibbs. J.J. Michaels is 9th. On the turn, your race leader continues to be Holzheiser, but look who's getting closer. The 00 of Wayne Rudeman Jr. And Jack Johnson has his hands full with the number 89B of Todd Burley. Todd Burley down to the inside. Burley now takes over the 4th position as they go into turn number 3. I'll tell you what, you've got to be impressed with the 00 of Wayne Rudeman Jr. 2nd generation driver from Zephyr Hills, Florida. Up into turn number 1. He is closing in on the Holzheiser number 88. Bill Chantel off the pace in the backstretch. Yellow lights are on. This time Holzheiser won here was July 4th, 1999. July 4th of 99, last time Holzheiser won here. Green lights back on and away we go. Holzheiser wastes no time putting his right foot down to the floorboard, and he might have caught the Rudeman 00 a bit off a guard as they work off the turn. Backstretch they run. Holmes in the number 82, still there for 3rd. Burley clinging to Jack Johnson for the 4th spot. Grayson Jason and Pete Taylor battling for 6th and 7th. Gibbs rides an 8th. J.J. Michaels is 9th as they race up off the turn. Now Rudeman's trying to get some heat work into those Hoosiers one more time to try and reel in the 88 of Holzheiser as they dance off at turn number 2. Top 2 pulling away from the number 82 of Holmes, and Rudeman lost a little bit of ground that time as Ronnie Holmes closes in. Here comes Jack Johnson down low on the Holmes number 82. Jumpin' Jack and Hot Shoes doing battle side by side. Jumpin' Jack and Holmes breaks. Ronnie Hot Shoe Holmes off the pace here on the front straightaway. Ronnie Holmes coming to a stop, a flat right rear tire on the Holmes number 82. wants a three-peat, but he's got 3 fast cars in front of him. Green light's back on. We've got 11 left to do, and Holsizer takes him down into turn number 1. Jumpin' Jack's gonna try the inside on the 00 of Rudiman. Jumpin' Jack is raced with both his father and his uncle, now racing with Wayne Jr. As they go up into turn number 3, Jack Johnson puts the muscle to the inside, but Rudiman's gonna stay on the top side. Off of corner number 4, Jumpin' Jack, he's trying to grab second. Burley trying to follow him through. Rudiman not giving an inch as they dance up to the turn. Jumpin' Jack right there trying to shut the door. Rudiman will have nothing of it as Burley now tries to get the third spot away from Rudiman as they go into turn number 3 and 4. Holsizer continues to lead off the turn, but he's got Jumpin' Jack right there with him. Todd Burley rides in fourth, trying to work on the 00 Wayne Rudiman Jr. Mitch Gibbs in the number 2. G sits in position number 5. Jason Barney is 6th, and here goes the Tornado to the inside of the 00. He'll take over position number 3 from Rudiman. Jack Johnson working on the top side, trying to catch the Holsizer Pence Associates machine as they go up to turn number 1. Left number 22 is in the books. Jumpin' Jack trying to get a little bit closer as Holsizer and Burley battling down into turn number 3. Burley pulling in the top 2. Jumpin' Jack's got it wound up tight on the high side as the 88, the man in black, Steve Holsizer continues to lead the charge. Jumpin' Jack down low, but a nose up in front that time. But the momentum off the turn gives it to the 88 of Holsizer, and Todd Burley is reeling in the top 2 cars. As they go up into turn number 3 and 4, Jack Johnson trying to work the high side once again. Holsizer, he's hanging on, but Jumpin' Jack's got a beat on him going into turn. He's gonna dive in the corner. Jack Johnson, now that is a veteran move off the turn. Holsizer brings it back on the top side. He'll keep the lead by a nose. Nick Bigelow right there, and the Burley number 89 beat. Oh, the Burley machine, he is closing in. This one is going to be a dandy race, fans. 25 down, 5 to go. Top 3 nose to tail going into turn number 1. Now Holsizer pulls down to the infield, or actually to the low side of the speedway, where Jack Johnson was running for corner number 1 and 2. Jack Johnson trying the inside, drifts it up off the turn, sets it up as they bring it off the corner. Burley closing in on him as they ball chase the Holsizer number 88 through corner number 1. Holsizer's got a great run going. Jack Johnson working the momentum up one more time. Todd Burley right there with him. Mitch gets a distance back and forth. Racing Jason Barney rides in 5th, bringing it off the turn. Left number 27 is in the books. 27 down and 3 to go. Jack Johnson back up on top as they race off the turn. Todd Burley's number 89 watches for 3rd, and Jack Johnson's got a run. Johnson shot out of a cannon, going into 3 and 4. Holsizer slips up just a little bit. Here they come off the turn. Holsizer working it for all it's worth. We've got 2 to go. Jack Johnson one more time on the top side. Holsizer right there down low. Jumpin' Jack got it right front off the turn last time. Can he do it again? Jack Johnson pulls ahead. Holsizer tries to get deep, trying to shut the door out of the aisle. The slide job. And Holsizer jumps the cushion. Burley gets by. We've got 1 to go. Final time off of corner number 2. Jumpin' Jack Johnson down the stretch he rides. Into turn number 3. Jack Johnson, Todd Burley. What can Burley do with him? Here we go, race fans, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Jumpin' Jack Johnson wins the race. Burley 2nd. Holsizer crosses 3rd. Gibson's 4th. Barney 5th.
It's 55. guy was giving me a run here. I thought I had the top figured out, but I guess he wanted it. He come back and crossed down through the bottom, went to the top. Second race.
I saw one of the best moves I have ever seen on a racetrack with about 3 to go. You set it up and just diamond it through the turn and got a fantastic run on the bottom. Was that planned or was that just something that came to you, seat of your pants driving?
Well, I just, you know, that was about the only place I figured I could pass it, try to make the cross, get a run off the top, come back to the bottom, and luckily it worked. It don't always work that way.
You and Frank Witz teamed up, got a potent machine here. This is the start of something good from last season, isn't it?
I'll tell you, I don't know how this happened, but I'll tell you, it's one of the best things that happened to me in a long time, especially in this small block program. Frank and these guys, they're a heck of a bunch of guys. They work real hard, and hey, we're having real fun right now.
And congratulations to you Thursday night. You're way down there in Orange County. Great week for Jack Johnson.
Yeah, maybe we're getting it together. Luck's on our side a little bit right now. We started off real unlucky, but things are starting to turn for us, and hopefully we're going to end up having a good year after all.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's modified feature winner, Jumpin, Jack Johnson. And we are told, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands in the air. This is Jumpin' Jack's 400th career win. Super job, Jack. We need 5 tickets, man. You draw them, I'll read them. 5 tickets. First one for the money. Here we go. 2-0. Todd Burley, 2 in a row coming into tonight. Second place finish. Had to start a long ways back. You seem to have found the right setup.
Yeah, we were pretty good. You know, that running a pro stock before feature wasn't our cup of tea. I mean, sportsmen drive the track a lot more than pro stock too. We're just way too tight. We didn't get going to probably like 20, 25. You know, I mean, we passed a bunch of cars, but we just missed the setup tonight. But whole track's pretty tough. Steve was running really good tonight too. You know, Jack did a good job. Race is clean and for second best tonight.
What do you want to think?
Got to thank Robino, Ron Egley, Ted Morris, and Troy Race Car Parks. You know, without all them guys, we couldn't do this.
Todd Burley, second place. Ladies and gentlemen, make this guy feel good. One hell of a drive in third place. Steve Holzhauser. You tired out after that one?
No, I'm kind of disappointed, I guess. We're going to get one sooner or later.
What happened up there going into the last couple of laps?
I think I was just overheating the regular tire. I was running pretty hard on the outside. The tire got a little warm. Jack was running awful good. I made a bonsai move to get underneath him, and it didn't want to stick, and I almost hit the fence.
We see him move down to the low side when you saw him peek a nose down there, trying to take his momentum away.
Oh, just trying to block him, you know. You got to do whatever you can to stay ahead of these guys.
What do you want to think, Steve?
I got to thank Penson Associates. They're behind us 100%. Stadium International helps out, the whole crew. Kevin, Ron, Justin, my mom and dad. We got a lot of people that help. My brother. Loaned me an engine to be here tonight.
Super job, Steve. The man in black, Steve Holzhauser, picking up the third place finish. Top 3 once again, Jumpin, Jack, Todd the Tornado, and the man in black. All right, race fans, that one was a dandy. The sportsmen are going to try and top it. 20 laps for them coming up next. Good driver.